Hello friends, I'm Ashwin Sharma, MCom accountancy faculty. I have total experience of 13 years and today I'm here to just bring out the changes what is there in the new pattern of CBSE 12th class. That is your part A, basically accountancy for 12th class I'm talking about. I'm talking about 12th class where we have part A which is consisting of 60 marks and part B, which is consisting of 20 marks. And there is practical exam which is conducted, practical exam which is conducted for 20 marks again. There is a change in this practical exam pattern from this year. Till last year, we had a 12 marks written exam, that is a pen paper test where an external was appointed and the question given for 12 marks and it was observed and the papers were sent to board after evaluation. Then 4 marks was for project file, project file, and then 4 marks was for Viva. Now, there is a change in this year's practical exam pattern. Now, this year, 2022 and 23, and in the 23 and 24 academic year, now the practical exam is 12 marks is for project file, it is for project file, and 8 marks is for Viva. Again, the practical exam is conducted. Both internal and external will be there. External will be appointed by the board, and this will be given by CBSE as such. And this time, the project file consists of 12 marks as such and 8 marks by. Now, this is the change which we have seen in the practical exam pattern this year. Now, coming to your part A. In your part A, it is a combination of partnership and accounting for companies. And accounting for companies. That is for 60 marks. This is the partnership and accounting for companies we have dealt. And part B consists of your financial statement analysis. Financial statement analysis. Now, in this part A, last year also there was no not-for-profit organization, not-for-profit organization, and this year also there is no NPOs into existence. That is nothing but not-for-profit organization, non-profit organization. But in the financial statement analysis, there is an addition which is being done in this year. That is the comparative and common size, common size statement analysis is being added this year. Added this year. So it was not there in 2020-23 exam pattern, board exam pattern, but this year comparative and common size statement analysis is being added. Now, this is the broad changes which we have seen. Now, coming back to today, I'm just going to discuss about what are the topics which is there in your part A, especially with your partnership part. What are the topics which are there, especially with partnership part? As I told you, part A consists of your partnership and accounting for companies. That means if you see your books, it has two parts which is being there. Basically, you will be seeing the three books coming into existence. One is two books for part A, that is accounting for partnership and accounting for companies. And then part B, a financial statement analysis book. So let us just focus on What are the topics which are being discussed on the partnership part? What are the partnership part which is there? What we have to learn in partnership as such. So coming to your partnership part, the chapter one, that is I'm talking about part A and first part of your class accountancy part, that is nothing but partnership, accounting for partnership. So in your partnership account, what is the first chapter which is to be dealt? That is but your fundamentals of partnership, fundamentals of partnership. Then we have valuation of goodwill, valuation of goodwill. Then we have the change in profit sharing ratio, change in profit sharing ratio among among existing partners, among existing partners. Then we have fourth chapter that is coming as admission of a partner, admission of a partner, partner. And fifth chapter, some books it's given as fifth chapter and chapter separately. And in some books it's given as fifth separately and sixth separately. That is nothing but your retirement of a partner, retirement of a partner, and sixth, death of a partner, death of a partner, and seventh one is dissolution of partnership, dissolution of partnership firm. Now, these are the topics which we are going to deal in part A, partnership part. Part A, partnership part. So coming back to these two chapters are based on the basics of your partnership. How you are going to account. Basically, these are the situation. That is nothing but from change in profit sharing ratio uh, among existing partner, admission of a partner, retirement of a partner, death of a partner. These four chapters are considered to be reconstitution. What it is considered to be? Reconstitution of partnership. Reconstitution of partnership. Whereas this is coming as, or dissolution means winding up of the partnership business. Winding up of partnership business. So how do they account when we reconstitute the partnership, and how do we record or maintain the books of accounts to analyze what is the winding up of the topics, winding up of the partnership firm is. Next, coming to your fundament of partnership, valuation of goodwill. These are the basis. Like till last year or 11th class, when I talk about the financial statements of sole proprietor, that is a legal owner. We have studied right from journal, ledger, trial balance, when we prepared trading profit and loss account and balance sheet. In your partnership, of course, the partnership also goes the same pattern of journal, ledger, then trial balance, and then trading profit and loss account and balance. But apart from that, there is an addition which is being made in the partnership. That is nothing but you prepare an extra account, that is P&L appropriation account. P&L appropriation account. P&L appropriation account. Now, what is this P&L appropriation account? This P&L appreciation account tells about what are the things apart from net profit which was transferred. If you see your final accounts of sole proprietor, we were closing or we were preparing the profit and loss statement after preparation of partnership, after preparation of the final accounts. The net profit which we used to get, we used to add it to capital in the same manner or in the same fashion. We are going to transfer the profit which is being coming in the profit and loss account to the partners, but through the medium of P&L appropriation account. But how to prepare this P&L appropriation account. What are the things which is, or when to prepare this P&L appropriation account, we need to check out, or we are going to learn in the fundamentals of partnership as such. Now, before we go with fundamentals of partnership account, or before we start up with P&L appropriation account, we need to know what is a partnership deed. What is a partnership deed? Partnership deed, when we are talking about partnership deed is an agreement between the partners at the time of starting of the business, which can be an oral or which can be a written one. So when we talk of oral one, of course, oral is also being considered as a partnership agreement. But only thing is there can be manipulations with oral partnership agreements. In such a circumstance, to avoid that manipulation, people say that the written partnership agreement is the best one. So when we go with partnership agreement, it is well and good. But sometimes we don't go ahead. So when we register, is it mandatory? Some of the students or some of the people will have a doubt. Sir, is it mandatory to get ourselves registered by preparing an agreement? Can't we start? Let us say friends start up with a venture and enter a partnership. We go ahead. Yes, we can. But only difference is if any dispute arises when you are going ahead with a partnership without agreement as such. In such a circumstance, there are every possibilities that when business starts earning good amount of profit, there may be disputes among the parts. To avoid these circumstances, it's better to go with partnership. In absence of partnership deal, that is what we are going to discuss in fundamentals of partnership. You have started business, and of course the business was going on smoothly, but because of the passage of time, or because of the more and more profit which is being earned, some disputes arises with relation to sharing of profits. Some disputes arises with if any partner has given loan to the business, or some disputes arises with a partners withdrawing more of amount, and some dispute arises with charging of interest if the partner has taken any loan. So in absence of that, to settle down this dispute, the Partnership Act 1932 has given certain norms. That is what we are going to discuss in fundamentals of partnership. Fundamentals of partnership.